girls. Today is our last day of class before Christmas vacation begins. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yes, I am too. Well, you are each given, I know, so excited. You are each given a letter of the alphabet to tell us about what Christmas means. And I am so excited to see what you have to share with us today. Are you ready? Are you sure? Yeah. So we're going to start with Addie. Addie has the letter A, and she's going to come and share it with us. Hi. Show up.
Adios.
To visit Mary. She was going to have a baby. Thank you. That comes from Luke chapter 1, verse 26. Mason, come here. Can you tell everybody what the letter E is for?
I want to go back.
Ready?
I want to go back. B is for baby.
Good. The time came for Mary to have her baby. That comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 6. And we have a song to sing about that baby. Can you stand up and help me sing it? Ready? We're going to sing about our Savior being born. Here we go. Are you ready? Oh, just one more second. Here we go. Okay. Our Savior's been born. Hurry up, we can run to see baby Jesus. God sends us His Son. Good job, guys. Now, Caleb, come here. Can you tell everybody what the letter C is for? Good job. Good. Good job. Savior, Christ the Lord. That comes from Luke chapter 1, verse 26. Delaney, you have the letter D. Can you come tell everybody what it's for? Here you go. Go show them. Go show them your pretty picture. D is for D is for dream. An angel of the Lord came to Joseph in a dream. That comes from Matthew chapter 1, verse 20. And Wyatt, come share with us what the letter E is for.
E is for earth.
Thank you. Glory to God and peace on earth comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 14. And Kenzie has the letter F. Come on down, Miss Kenzie.
F is for flock.
Good job. The shepherds keeping watch over their flocks by night comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 8. And we've got another song to sing about that. Are you ready? Stand up and help me again. This one's our favorite song. Yeah, it is. Are you ready? Okay. Jesus was a little baby in the hay. Jesus was a little baby in the hay. Jesus was a little baby. Jesus was a little baby. Jesus was a little baby in the hay. Shepherds came in very softly with their sheep. Shepherds came in very softly with their sheep. Shepherds came in very softly. Shepherds came in very softly. Shepherds came in very softly with their sheep. Shepherds worship baby Jesus in the hay. Shepherds worship baby Jesus in the hay. Shepherds worship baby Jesus. Shepherds worship baby Jesus. Shepherds worship baby Jesus in the hay. Good job, guys. All right, Jordan, come tell everybody what the letter G is for.
C is for good.
Good job. Thank you. Good news of great joy for all people comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 10. And then Miss Lizzie has the letter H.
H is for heavenly host.
Very good. A multitude of heavenly hosts praising God comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 13. And Noah, you had the letter N. You want to tell everybody, or I'm sorry, the letter I.
I is for N.
Good job. There's no room in the inn comes from Luke chapter 2, verse number 7. Haley, are you ready to tell us about J? What is J for?
J is for Jesus.
Oh. We will name him Jesus. Comes from Matthew chapter 1, verse 21. And Zane had the letter K.
K is for King.
Thank you. He is Lord of Lords and King of Kings. Comes from Revelation 17:14. Lincoln, are you ready? There you go, buddy. You were ready. What's the letter L for? Show him. Can you say it? Say L is for love. God loved the world so much that he gave his only son. Comes from John chapter 3, verse 16. And then Lizzie has the letter M.
M is for manger.
Maya has a special song she's going to sing for us.
Listen, listen carefully. Come and share good news with me. His Son is for everyone. God sent us His only Son. In a little manger stone, Jesus came for one and all. Shepherds sleeping in the night heard good news by angels light. Here's the news for everyone. God sent us His only Son. In a little manger stone, Jesus came for one and all.
And we have one more song for everybody. Are you ready? Stand up and help me sing it. Way in nature. Here we go.
Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down His sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where He lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
Brandon, you had the letter N. Can you come share it?
N is for Nazareth.
Thank you. Mary and Joseph went from the town of Nazareth to Bethlehem. Comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 4. And Aubrey, you had the letter O. Come tell everybody what that's for.
O is for overjoyed.
And saw a star from the east and were overjoyed. Comes from Matthew chapter 2, verse 10. Stevie, come tell us about the letter P.
P is for praise.
Back to their sheep praising God. And Silver has the letter Q.
Q is for quiet night.
Mary quietly pondered all these words in her heart. Comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 19. And Silver is going to play us a song about a quiet night. that smile. Show everybody that smile. Thank you. Glorifying and praising God comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 20. Maya, what's the letter S for?
S is for star.
We have seen the star in the east comes from Matthew chapter 2, verse 2. And then Camden, come tell us about the letter T.
T is for treasure.
And Abraham's treasures of gold, frankincense, and myrrh comes from Matthew chapter 2, verse 11. And then Trey, you have the letter U. Do you want to share it?
U is for us.
Let us go to Bethlehem and see comes from Luke chapter 2, verse 15. And Maya, how about the letter V?
V is for valuable.
How much more valuable are you comes from Luke chapter 12, verse 24. And Stevie, how about the letter W?
W is for wise men.
Wise men from the east came to Jerusalem comes from Matthew chapter 2, verse number 7. X, Y, and Z, we hit the end of our alphabet, guys. Let's show everybody what we've been working on.
Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the tinsels and lights make the holiday nice, and it's all about you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the carols and bells make the holiday swell, and it's all about you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Jesus, I love you.
"'Twas the week before the first Christmas, and in heaven preparations were nearly set for the birth of the Christ child. The Father and Son were going over last-minute instructions. The angelic choir rehearsed their glorious songs in preparation for their concert before a flock of sheep and shepherds. But in one of the hallowed halls, two angels were burning the midnight oil, still frantically trying to arrange one last detail.
I knew this was a bad idea.
What was?
When the boss stuck me with you, somehow I knew you'd be working frantically at the last minute to get our little project complete.
Really, Carl? I'm not always behind.
Oh no, remember the 10 plagues in Egypt? We were supposed to be number 3, Marty. After the frog, before the flies, we were going to strike Egypt with the plague of hail. But someone forgot to plug in the ice machine to make the hail. We should have Marty there working the mats.
Okay, so I was a little behind that time. But the boss said so himself. It was all in his perfect timing.
I hope that perfect timing doesn't fail us this time. We're 72 hours from the big event. We have nothing to hang over the manger.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. They vetoed your idea, remember? This is the birth of the King of Kings, and we're not going to hail his birth with a barnyard full of pink flamingos. Come on, Marty. We need to think of something fast. Now, what are we going to hang over the manger?
I have an idea. Yeah. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah?
A bumblebee.
A bumblebee.
Sure, let me show you. See, I love bees.
Yeah, but a bee seems so small.
Yeah, but the yellow and black color scheme is eye-catching. And it makes the coolest sound. Buzz for bees.
kind of quiet, isn't it?
Well, try this, little bees. Say, beep.
Beep.
Well,
Let's try it with the model first.
all right, little bees. Now, say your line.
Beep.
I don't know, Marty. I don't think it's going to work.
Well, you got a better idea?
I sure do. An animal with greater size, strength, and power. An animal that stands for freedom, liberty, and independence.
A bald eagle?
A cow. Yeah, man. I think it's a great idea. Look.
Please do not be offended.
Get it.
But he was dropped on his head as a cherub.
Do you think bees are cool? Nothing's cooler than the simple black and white stylings of a typical herper. You want to talk about a cool sound? Move for us, Bessie.
From there, Chief, it'll sound like a boo. And this poor kid's gonna get enough booze at age 33. And plus, this is God's only son. And we don't want to be seen as booing fans.
Well, excuse me. You think you know better what the cow should say?
Well, let's try some things. Cow, say me.
Too egotistical.
Cow, say mine.
Too selfish.
Cow, say mo.
Too Three Stooges.
Cow, just say bed.
That might work.
Let's try with mom first.
Okay, cow. Say your line.
May.
I still like moo better.
This isn't going to work, Carl. What else can we try?
How about a band?
Oh, what?
A band, Marty. Everyone loves music, right?
Yes, and everyone hates bands.
I don't hate bands.
I say everyone. Here's no.
What should we call them? One Direction?
Been done.
Backstreet Boys?
Do that.
New Kids on the Block?
No.
The Noodle? Hey, there's four of them. Let's call them the Fours.
Shouldn't it be the floor? There's only one set of floor. No need the floors.
I got one word for you, Marty. Artistic license.
Isn't that 2 words?
Okay, band. On my cue, say your line. Ready?
The Fours.
Marvelous.
This is more musical than that. I got it. Okay, now sneeze for me. Louder. I mean, achoo! He's been buried. Try this little say waffle.
Waffle!
Try this. Say wahoo! Wahoo! I don't know, Carl. What do you think?
Still doesn't seem right.
Yeah, there's something missing.
What if we put them all together?
How can we do that?
First, let's have the cow. Then the band. Then the bees. Last but not least, the snakes. Alright, on my cue, say your line. Ready?
May the Fours be
with you.
Hey, that sounds familiar. Who said that? Moses? Elijah?
Obi-Wan Kenobi, wise guy. That quote's from Star Wars.
What'd you say?
I said that quote's from Star Wars.
Say it again.
I said that quote's from Star
Marty, you're a genius.
I am?
Well, not really. Sometimes even the lowliest stumble is a greatness. I know we need navigate, yes. The one thing that will be a symbol for all time of the birth of Christ, shining over Bethlehem and all the earth. There will be a star.
And so it came to pass that a star hung in the heavens, shining down on baby Jesus as he entered the world, bringing peace on earth and goodwill toward men.